Hey everybody, Mark from the Geek Church, and today we've got this product from Battery Tender, the eCharge 32 amp, and we are going to be opening this up and trying this out right after this. Okay, after that brief intro, I just wanted to let you know, I normally do these things in front of a green screen. I'm not using the green screen because I've discovered that when I'm doing that, it gets affected here. And I reviewed Battery Tender products before. You can check out those reviews on my website and my YouTube channel. But there's something I really need to report that I've really been wanting to get out there. Okay, I'm sure most of you know that I have my own show, the Geek Church, the show. And if you've missed episodes, you have been missing prime entertainment. We are going to do an episode about EVs, also growing green, because we like doing that, because we wanted to get really an electric vehicle. Now, the thing about electric vehicles they don't tell you is that you can charge them in your garage, but you might need a certain type of power to do it. And a lot of garages, they don't have this particular thing. I think it's like 270 amp. I'll put a correction there if I'm wrong in there, or 270 watts, something like that. It's something like that. I always keep forgetting it. Okay, and since I just bought myself an electric vehicle, I'm hoping that this will resolve my problem. And the only way to find that out is to simply open this up and see what it's got in it. So let's do that. And yeah, of course, we're going to test it out and stuff like that, because we're cool like that. We rely on science here. We always want to make sure we know what we're up to and what we're getting into here before we just throw ourselves in. So yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And all right, this might affect my lighting as well as my green screen, but hey. All right, so this is what it comes in. Oh, hey, I did not expect this, but it comes in this cool bag. In fact, this bag takes up all of this box. All right, I'm just going to open up this bag, zipper shut, and hopefully this is going to solve my problems that I have at home. So, here's the deal here. Since I've got my EV6, and I'll discuss that more on an episode of the Geek Church, the show, coming up when talking about electric vehicles, because I did eventually buy one. I need a way to recharge it. So far, I've been living off the fat of the land. There's some charging stations available in my town here that I just plug into from time to time, and then I just walk away, and then I come back, the car is charged. That takes a while. There are some, like I said, they don't tell you a few things when you buy an electric vehicle, and one thing that you should know, there's levels of charging that they do. Some happen real quick, like level 3, and some happen like level 2 or level 1, which are very, very slow. But hey, even if I were to plug my car into this, and if it were to work, hey, I feel pretty good about it. Okay, so this is made to mount on the wall, and there's a picture of it here. And if we mount it on our wall, we'll be sure to show that picture. I haven't decided if I'm going to mount this on my wall because I got to make sure that it works first. And in order to do that, like I said, science, we got to test this out. So, but first we got to take it out. Man, this thing's heavy. Okay, so what does it come with? Man, what doesn't it come with? Oh man, what's it car on? I hate playing this game. Okay, this is the thing that let's see. I'm pretty sure that this is the thing. Aha, yes. If I were to, this is what you stick in your car or your electric vehicle, and then, that starts charging. In case you didn't know, some people have never seen an electric vehicle before. That's absolutely normal. Don't feel like if you're an EVV or electric vehicle virgin, maybe you didn't know about this. But yeah, this is what you got to do. I don't know if there's a Tesla. I think they use a different sort of type of thing. But yeah, there might be a Tesla connector here. This thing, I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to find out. It might be a place where you can kind of lock in. And is it? And it is. And then you can take it out. I guess. Shoot. Oh boy, that just locked in there, didn't it? Okay. Okay, I got this thing stuck on here. I can't figure out how to get it off. This actually happened when I first charged up my car. I connected it to my car's charging port. Then I couldn't figure out how to take it off. And then what I had to do is I had to just basically get out my key fob and hit the unlock thing in order to release this thing. Maybe this thing has some sort of thing where you have to hit release on this thing or something. If so, I guess I'm about to find out. So of course I'm going to hook this up to my car, and of course we're going to see how well of a charge we're going to do. But here's the thing, I got to figure out, and this is something I'm glad it came with. Notice this thing. This is for like very big outlets. Maybe some of you have like a dryer that you connect this to, or something like that, or the dryer outlet or whatever. Yeah, most people don't have that in their garage. Some people do, and that's fine. And if so, then you can just unplug it and put this thing in here. And maybe this, hey, maybe this actually helps me figure out how to release the thing on this. This is driving me crazy. This feels like this would just come right out, and it just doesn't. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I've got the button pushed. I feel like if I push it harder, and if I try and just yank it out, it's going to create a mess. I need to stay on the subject at hand. Ha! Now this is what I wanted to see. Adapter. Yeah, check it out. Okay, so we got this. This obviously fits into that, which is great. So yeah, that's gonna just okay, maybe like this. Oh, geez. Something tells me if I put that in there, I'm not gonna be able to get it out. So maybe I'll just leave it like this for now. Anyway, and this I can plug into my wall, and then I can charge my car, assuming I can get this thing off this thing. How does this happen? Anyway, maybe if I plug it in the wall and hit a button or something, it'll release itself. I hope so. But for now, I think the best thing we can do is cut to my garage and where I'm actually charging this thing. Okay, everybody, I decided to move to my garage. And yeah, Jaden, why don't you give a little... my son Jaden's holding the camera here, and yeah. Oh, Jaden, make sure you get the Kia EV6 in the shot as much as you can. We're going to do a whole show based on this, but for now, we're just using this to demonstrate the charging capability of the product that we're reviewing now. All right, come over here, Jaden, and last time I did this, or I showed you this, I was having a hard time getting this thing unstuck. Well, apparently there was some plastic here, and once I got the plastic off, this thing would often come off, but still, sometimes it gets kind of stuck on there. I don't know what to do with this, but I'll have to mount this on the wall a little later. For now, let's see, go ahead and get a good close-up of this product. As you can see, I've put this thing on here. I wonder if I can get this thing to detach easily. What do you know, that was actually easier than I thought. Since I don't have one of these big outlets here, I'm going to use this outlet over here. And yes, my garage is a mess, and if you want to @me in the comments on that, feel free, dude. Also, if you want to @me in the comments, you might have some rage issues. So, okay. So I'm going to put this over here, and this is where it's going to get strange. Yes, this is a basketball hoop, and yes, I haven't put it up yet. So, yeah. If you want to @me in the comments, feel free. Okay, Jaden, get a close-up of this. This is some kind of, I don't know, some sort of, well, hey, I'm not really sure what all these numbers mean. We'll have to put that in the article when we do this. Now, it's the moment of truth. And let's see, if you know anything about EVs, they often have different places where they charge. In the case of the EV6, it's right in back. Here it is. Not bad. And now, this is where it happens. We're going to put this thing in the thing. Nope, the thing's shut, but that's okay. All right, okay, getting a little tangled up here, but that happens. Okay, so let's go in for a close-up, and we're in. Now, there should be a automated voice that says the car is charging. Started. Perfect. Okay, Jaden, let's go around to the front. Here. Okay, let's see. All right, now Jaden, I'm gonna sit here. Okay, so we got this thing here. Jaden, can you see that? Can you get a good close-up of this thing? We're at 101 miles right now, but the remaining time is about 47 hours and 20 minutes. That's a lot of time, okay? So this would have to be, you know, probably at night. We could probably do a good charge on this. Let's see, right now it's about 9:30, at about, say, 3:30, we're going to do another video here, and we're going to show you how much it's charged since then. So for now, let's go to that. Okay, it's now later in the day. We put that thing in about 9:30. It's now 3:30, so that means what? Like, that's 6 hours, right, Jaden? Okay, good enough. Okay, I'm going to take this out now. So something tells me, yeah, as I predicted. Ooh, shoot, okay. Basically, anytime you do this thing, you usually have to make sure that you can, how does this come out again? Oh, okay, we got it out, okay. Okay, yeah, generally when you do these things will usually lock in place, like if you're using one of those free stations. That's how this works here. I'm just gonna put this aside for now, just so I remember to, oh, hey, I could, if I wanted to, take it with me. Yeah, I could totally do that. So in case like the car runs out of a charge, I could just simply plug it into the nearest outlet, and there it is. Okay, now I believe I had about 100 miles on this thing when I started, but let's see what I got on it now. All right. Okay. All right, get a little closer here on this, Jaden. I'm going to start the car up. And now, let's see what we've got here. Oh yeah, sorry. I got about 130 miles. So that's 30 miles in the space of about 6 hours. That's a pretty slow charge, but hey, if you're gonna leave it in all night, you've got probably enough miles to make it to work. So I'm really liking this thing, and you know what? I think I'm gonna give you the price. It's right there, or there, wherever the heck I put the thing in the post-production thing. Anyway, it's been Mark Rolls from the Geek Church, signing off.